0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Alright, welcome back my beautiful people. We are on to the body for the toxic build. Yeah, I know it's been delayed. I've come up with some weird reasons why I couldn't. I mean, for reals, I wasn't feeling the greatest, but at the same time, my motivation kind of, a little bit. So that's why I detoured to working on that previous car that I made the video of. And I actually got a little bit further on it. I added a, like I did on the toxic build, basically it's protection for if it crashes. And instead of running an actual sponge brake, this is acting as a brake. So instead of brakes, I got the skid plate, and this as a skid plate too. So no sponge brake on this car, no sponge brake on Toxic's car. So now that I got a car settled that I could, you could say, compete with the Toxic's build once we're done with this body, I feel like a little bit more motivated. So with all that said, along the way of working with this other car, I've been thinking of the best plan of approach to do this body, because the car is already set up for that other body I showed you, this one. So I don't want to have to come up with new mounting points for the body damper, and plus I loved how this body sat and looked on the car. So instead of going with this body, we're gonna go along and do this body. And I'm going to obviously put the previous body on here. So trace it out, cut it, trim it up real nice, and then we're going to do the design and then paint it. I'm going about it this way because I feel like I'm going to prevent a lot of little chipping for when I go to cut the body and do all these little cuts. It will help with a cleaner outcome of the body, especially on all these little corners and stuff. I don't want the paint to chip away, and to hide the chipped paint with, inside basically with tape. I will still reinforce the new body with tape so the paint won't chip from impacts or whatnot, but we will be using this body, the Le Mans style. I am very excited because in the end, this is going to be the overall look I want to go for. And I hope you love it, Toxic, because this is the harder body. So we're going with the more difficult route, technically, for painting, but for the mounting purposes of the body, we're going with this route. So to make it easier on mounting on the car, we're using this, but for painting purposes, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. It's okay. A challenge is always accepted. All right, so since we're not going to be using this body, we can put this guy away. And with now having the decision made, we're going to use this. We're going to take said pen here. It's nice fine tip pen. You can see how pointy it is. And I'm going to go around and trace out basically this design that I already have pre-cut. And the beautiful thing about this also is that the hardest part of doing Lexan bodies is the mounting point, doing the mounting points for the holes, so it could sit on the body damper on the car and it be straight, and yeah, so it won't be crooked and all sorts of, yeah. So making these little holes is honestly the most difficult out of the whole process, at least for me. So I'm very excited that obviously I already have one of these bodies previously painted, and for the fact that the holes are already made, I'm going to trace all of this out, put those little holes in there, also get all the excess polycarbonate cut away, and we will proceed to the design. Alright, so we got here an outline done with the pen. It's just a rough outline because in the end I like having a visual preference of where I'm going to be cutting it, and it doesn't need to be like the most perfect outline, because once I cut it out with the scissors, I will go back and trim it up even nicer with an X-Acto. So it's more of a rough cut to begin with, just to get rid of all the excess polycarbonate we don't need. So we're gonna proceed with doing that now.
Real good.
Alright, so we got the body all cut out, trimmed up, and ready to be used so we can actually put the design on it. I really ended up just pretty much laying this body over and well, getting the shape I wanted out of it, and worked out real nice. So I'm happy with the outcome. It's nicely even. Last real thing I need to do is, like I was saying, I need to put the holes, which I should do right now. But yeah, I'm gonna put the holes for it to actually be mounted, and then I could actually proceed to doing the design, and then we could paint. Alright, so we made it back in a shop today. I'm getting the windows taped up, and we're gonna proceed to doing the design once I feel like I got this window situation sorted. And yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick little update before I proceed to doing more work and not recording, which I'm usually, known to do. So, BRB with more work.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
So, windows are done, looking pretty good. I just put tape down on the inside and used an X-Acto with a nice new blade method, I guess you could call it. It gives you an option to be very detailed. And if you hear some weird noise back there, they're doing construction, I'm sorry. But I just want to show you guys this real quick. Really happy with how it turned out. Now I can proceed to doing the design, and well, step by step, we're getting there. Alright, so with what we have in mind here is to use this real thin masking tape. It's almost like a pinstriping masking tape. Forgot the size. It's very, very, very small. I mean, when I say small, it's very narrow. And well, idea is to use this and do Toxic's name along here vertically, and maybe do a T on the front here and T and a T on each side for obviously the branding of Toxic. And we will go about doing it kind of with our little sprinkle on top of design for his logo. We're obviously not capable of replicating his logo onto the car unless I get it printed, which I don't have the capability of doing at the moment, but we're gonna do the best of our capabilities for this paint job, and let's get to it.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Alright, so this is what we got so far. I just realized I put the C backwards for this side. So I'm going to flip the C around, but I'm really liking how this is turning out. And I might just do one side saying Toxic and start spraying it. So let's get her done. Alright, so now it's the right way. I'm really stoked on how it's turning out. Let's go spray it. So we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna be doing the body, the main portion of the body, this beautiful green. And after the green dries, we're gonna peel the Toxic away, and we're gonna do the Toxic in purple. So, and then once that's dried and Toxic is able to be visually seen on the body, we're gonna seal the body with either gray or this like flaky black, but I think we're gonna go with gray because it's well, it doesn't have shininess in it, and I think it'll be a little bit stronger of a color to hold everything together. And then we'll tape the inside of the body a little bit for more rigidity. But first, we're gonna go and give this body a wipe down and then proceed to painting. All right, here we have the first, I guess, layer of green. It's a very beautiful color. It laid down absolutely wonderful. No flakiness, no bubblies. I cleaned the body very well. 90% prep, 10% paint. So, gonna let this dry, and then we will peel away the little Toxic logo we've done. It looked like it held the paint away real nice since I didn't overspray it. So, once we peel that away, we're gonna spray some purple to make that Toxic pop. And yes sir. Now that we got the tape peeled away for the Toxic, we're leaving obviously the tape for the windows. We don't want the windows painted. We're now gonna spray the Toxic purple. So let's get her done. We got here the last of painting the body basically. We sprayed it purple. I decided to spray the whole thing purple because I'm not going to do the gray, since this is a translucent purple. If I spray this purple with something on top of it that's a dark color or something else, it's not going to show the Toxic like it is, and right now it's translucent, so it looks really, really good. I'm very happy with it. And now we just gotta let it dry. Once it's dried, I'm gonna tape up the spots that I'm gonna make the holes to actually mount it on the car. So when I make the holes, the paint won't chip. And that will be the last step, and you'll see it all together. Okay, the final reveal of the second skin coming off of the body is so sick. It has such nice gloss to it. Oh yeah, really stoked. Alright, so this is what we got for the inside reinforcement. Final form, basically, before putting it on the car. Now let's see how it's gonna look on there. And we sticker tuned, and it's looking even better. The little stickers here and there always make it faster, right? Ready to go. Got a little diamond there. New Era, Evo, 2-step, and of course I got a display, keep it level, EDC, and there you go. Toxic build. Alright, so we came to a conclusion finally, right guys? I know. A little bit of discipline had to be put in action here instead of just motivation to get this project done. I had a great time doing it. Don't get me wrong. It was an amazing project. I loved building this for Toxic, but it was a lot of little things, you know, that prevent sometimes the creativity to flow, so especially in personal life too. So anyways, besides that, we got such a beautiful looking car here. Look at that. Oh sheesh. Yeah, it sparkles. It's a beautiful color, absolutely beautiful color, and I am really happy on how these lines for the windows turned out. Very, very crispy. Very nice. Sorry if my hand's a little shaky. I gotta go get some lunch. But Toxic build is done. We got the nice, cool looking skid plate back here. All the cool functions of the sliding rear bumper. Oh wow. And it plops down real nice. Ooh, I can't wait to give this actually a test yes. Basically a test run, and see it going around the track, because more colorful the car, the easier it is to see it going around the track. Anyways, thank you so much for staying tuned all the way through the series. If you did, if you haven't, you can always go back and check out the other episodes. They're some of them long, some of them are a little short, but I appreciate you either way for tuning in. Please leave a comment, subscribe. All the things that are button acquired on your screen is free. So please, God bless. Later, y'all.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Stopping me.